Today I'm going to talk about the real estate market in 2025 and what are the perspectives for 2026. Where is Punta del Este? Punta del Este is located in Uruguay, South America. It's a country between Brazil and Argentina, which is people identified it as a small country, but actually the size of Uruguay, it's nearly 3/4 of Spain size. It looks small because Argentina and Brazil are really big, but it's a nice country that it's not overpopulated and it's super enjoyable. How was the real estate market in 2025? Well, the real estate market in 2025 evolved super positively. People from all over the world are coming to buy properties at Punta del Este. All what's happening in the world of wars and conflicts and everything, it's getting people maybe sometimes scared or trying to find a place where it's calm, easy to live, and they feel that the place they are, it shares its lifestyle or how they want to live, and Uruguay meets the expectancies of lots of people. Do I think Punta del Este is a buyer's market or a seller's market? Well, actually at this moment, it's definitely a buyer's market. It's every day when we have a new client that's coming in and trying to buy a property that's super singular with certain characteristics, we need to do a deep search throughout the whole market to try and find houses, because people, as told previously, people from all over the world are coming to buy. We're having a huge flow of people, and that makes it that the market is definitely on the buyer's trend. How are the people that are coming to Punta to buy? Well, actually it's really varied. You got people that are coming to retire and live their life here, or there are people that are coming to raise their children, families with kids that they can choose a huge variety of schools. You also can find people that love water sports like surf, kiteboarding, or things like that. It's really varied. Who is investing in Punta at this moment? Well, people from all over the world, locals. They're mainly at this moment coming, lots of people from abroad, mainly from Europe and the States. So we're really, me as a Uruguayan, I was born and raised in Uruguay, I really enjoy the process of them coming to know Uruguay and to fall in love with Uruguay. Something that's really amazing how to see they come expecting something nice, and when they start to know it and they see the landscapes, they see the nature, and they feel in love. And also something that's really difficult to transmit, it's how the people are, how the Uruguayans are, how they care about each other, how the community feeling you have as a country, not as a society only. So that makes it really interesting, and makes that people that from all over the world are starting to hear a lot about Punta del Este and are taking planes to come and know Punta. And as I told previously, they come and they fell in love. What kind of properties can you find in Punta del Este? Well, you can find a wide variety. You can find from houses in gated communities with very nice plots, green landscapes, houses that are on top of golf courses. You can find super nice beachfront houses with this open sea view. You can find these small farms with this super equilibrated mix between this farm lifestyle where you can go horseback riding and 20 minutes later you can be in the beach. That's something that you need to come and feel it in first person, because the different geographical configurations along the coastline allow us to provide a wide variety of options. Something that's important to talk about that really boosted the market during the 2025 was the tax residency. Here in Uruguay, if you do a real estate investment of around $2.4 million, you can qualify for the tax holiday of what you tribute in the exterior. That will give you a 10-year tax holiday on that with 0%, and then you would access for the next 5 years of a 50% of rental income tax for what you tribute in the exterior. So that really boosted the market because people find a place where they can come and buy a house which they fell in love with it, and they also get great benefits. Can you be a tax resident without being in Uruguay? Well, the answer is yes. You can be a tax resident by investing $2.4 million, and the government doesn't require any day for you to stay in Uruguay. To buy a house in Uruguay, in Punta del Este, you don't need to be a legal resident. You can buy it from abroad. We have a very strict and controlled law system which protects the buyers and the sellers. So that gives lots of warranties and lots of protections to our clients so they can feel comfortable of how the system works. I consider it's a system that it's pretty transparent and clear for the buyers and the sellers. Do you have to stay in Uruguay while the paperwork process is ongoing? Well, the answer is no. If you want to buy a house, you come over here, you do your visits, you decide you want to buy a house. Actually, you can get a power of an attorney that could get you to go abroad, and you don't have to come anymore to do the final signature of the buying contract. So you can do it from all around the world. What are the perspective for the 2026 and next coming years? Well, the perspective is that situations in terms of wars and in terms of political issues all around the world are getting each day more complicated, and what's happening is that's giving us more demand, and the market every day it's more active. We started this market in January with an extremely high activity, and the tendency is that this will probably continue going higher and higher. So that's mainly it.